Oi! Oh! What? Who the hell is this handsome lad? Is this the guy that's gonna be replacing me on the shelf there, mate?
No! Freaky, talking, Australian accented Godzilla, if that's what that accent is. That's technically the 2004 version of you.
Oh, yeah, you don't say, you don't say. Oh, listen here, buddy. Those 2004 cat-looking prats over there might give you a hard time. And if they do, just call Uncle Goji over. We all know what happened last time.
Today we're going to be talking about the Y-MSF Godzilla Final Wars Zilla figure. Or, as I've been personally calling it, the Y-MSF Trendmasters Godzilla the Series promotional color version. What does that mean? He looks exactly like this and his paint job is entirely inspired by this. Y-MSF Godzilla will be standing a little bit over 6 inches tall. A little bit closer for those who can't see very well. Now I bet you're all wondering, how does this guy scale with some of the latest movie monster series releases? Well, maybe. Probably not. Definitely not. I wouldn't know, Hedorah was only in the movie for like 4 seconds. Definitely not, although, Jesus Christ, Bandai. And most importantly, no. Which is fine by me, honestly. I don't know if Y-MSF really do things for the scale of it. What really matters here is that we have a Zilla figure, officially, and it looks really damn good. So let's take a closer look at that. Starting off with the face, I mean, how dare you, Y-MSF? How dare you make this look so freaking good? The color choices, the detail, the paint overall. Try and look me in the eye and say you think this looks terrible. You'd be lying if you said otherwise, because come on. Everything just looks fucking fantastic. Multitudes of color on the inside of the mouth and for the membranes. Easily discernible teeth, single color for the eye. Good lord on both sides, and the detail in paint just... ugh. In the amount of time I've had this figure, I've had a hard time just not looking at every nook and cranny featured. And there's quite a lot to look at, yeah. Especially once we move to the back, which is going to be this very bright, vibrant blue. This little shipping accident being the only downside. And I do mean the only downside, like, out of everything. This thing is everything I could have asked for and more. Mind you, this is my first Y-MSF figure as well, so this is a great first impression on my part, and they paint the tail all the way to the tip. What the fuck? On top of that, fully painted tail, maximum amounts of detail. Oh god, this is gonna be an 84-minute long video. Strong looking thighs and calves moving into the ankles and toes. Fantastic detail on these feet. Shut up. And we even have fully painted toes on both sides. But the kicker? Painted Mountain Dew claws. Both sides, even though this one's got a bit of a scratchy, the dew claws will be painted on both sides of both feet. Something we really don't see happen from Bandai. Bottom of the feet, Y-MSF LLC, Toho Company Limited. Something that I love even more is that this underbelly paint job is going to follow all the way through to the tail and then all the way through to the tip of the tail as well. I mean, you could say whatever you want about Y-MSF, but that is just so very welcoming from somebody who's mostly a movie monster series collector. Dorsal fin detail is very much present, doesn't get lost in the very bright and somewhat gaudy looking blue, and overall it just makes the figure look even better. And just look at the details on these shoulders, biceps, forearms, it's all so good. And just to do one more quick little flyby here, again, the detail all across this figure is really, really damn impressive. I don't know how Y-MSF does all of this themselves, but they sure as hell do a damn good job at it, that is for truesies. All of this fantastic detail coupled with a completed paint job. I would totally abandon the Bandai Movie Monster series for the Y-MSF Movie Monster series. A likeness of that of Godzilla 1998 Zilla, whatever the hell. It's fully captured here. From his very shoeboxy looking head to the legendary Jay Leno chin. Holy crap, look at the detail on that tongue. Fuck me. Oh man, I almost overlooked it, but look at the detail at the back of his throat and on the roof of his mouth over here. There's so much in there. Good stuff, Y-MSF. You're really winning me over here. To his vestigial fifth finger. Ho ho ho! Godzilla has 5 fingers. Staten Island on the pinky, Queens on the thumb, dude. Bronx on the middle finger screaming fuck you. Rock Ice in Manhattan, that's the ring finger. And you know he had to keep Brooklyn on the trigger finger. If anybody actually gets that reference, I will PayPal you $1. Peak shit. Also, I didn't know I needed Godzilla with spikes on the backs of his shoulder blades over here. I'm gonna be real with you, I didn't even know they were there like that. But they most certainly are, and damn. Paint and detail for Y-MSF Zilla over here is going to get 2 solid stars now. How about that articulation? Full rotation at the arms, can be a little tight. Full rotation at the legs, and full rotation at the tail. Yeah, this is essentially a movie monster series figure. You're not going to be getting G-Boy over here into any crazy poses or anything like that, but the representation, the attention to detail and paint is definitely more than enough. Plus, I'm pretty sure you can call Y-MSF articulation as you really do see it. Bandai Zilla, Bandai Hyper Godzilla 1998, Bandai Mothra Kaiju Legends, Godzilla 1998, Yutaka Real Heroes, Godzilla 1998, the X Plus Defo Real Night Color version, Godzilla 1998, Bandai Burning Godzilla, the good one, Trendmasters Shatterblast Godzilla 1998, the Trendmasters Prototype Godzilla 1998 Illegal Repton version of the Thundertail figure, and the Lime Green Prototype Living Godzilla figure from Trendmasters. And I really do think it's cool that this thing exists. I mean, the figure overall, but the figure in this colorway. Because like I said at the beginning of the video, obviously this has to be based on the promo image of the Trendmasters Godzilla the series figure. I mean, the purplish skin, everything, it all kind of just matches up, you know? And even though I didn't get Type A, I really do love that Type A looks like the final quote-unquote hero version of the prototype figure. And I just think that it's really, really awesome that, yes, we have Zilla figures and we have them in many different colors, but now we have Zilla figures that are based on prototype figures that never came out. It almost feels like a Super 7 deep cut. Does Y-MSF normally do this? Please comment below and let me know. Easily one of my top 3 contenders for my favorite figure of the year. What else is there to say? I mean, it seems like Y-MSF is always working on new things and they're always putting out the monsters that people are just wishing Bandai would. It's just a shame that Y-MSF can't be on like Hobbylink Japan or Amazon or anything like that. But in that same breath, I think I'd rather go through just messaging the guy and sending him money versus these popping up on every store on the internet and then getting scalped out the asshole. Anyway, that's enough out of me. Hope you all enjoyed. Check out my social media, Patreon, $1 a month, access to everything, including this video. And when next we meet, we are returning to Castle Dombitresque, but we're going to be hanging out with the stepdaughters. And no, it won't be as long as the Lady D review, and extra no, it won't be as horny. I promise. Seriously, not again. Bye.